The end of the Autoglide. That's what this episode's about. So what is Autoglide? Autoglide is basically autopilot for your trim tabs. It was a pretty economical solution to put in. It took about 2, 3, 4 hours to install. And I drive the boat, and the boat figures out the levelness, and pitch and roll, and it just rebalances the boat so I don't have to fiddle with the twin tabs when I'm driving. It's been one of the top 3 best upgrades I've done to channel surfing, and Lenco's decided to discontinue the product. So in this video, let's talk about what the end of the Autoglide means.
Hear the voice within calling.
Lenco recently released what's called their new and improved Autoglide. It's called the Pro Control, and it requires new actuators, new tabs on the back end of the boat, and it also requires a new switch to go up on the helm. So not excited about replacing my actuators or my tabs on my boat, but more importantly, the new controller that fits the helm, the switch, the manual switch and stuff you'd have with all the electronic controls on it, it actually won't fit in my boat. And that is really unfortunate. And there's no real way for me to make it fit. They changed the shape of it, which makes it a deal breaker. So there's no way I can upgrade to the Pro Control new version of it. I got Autoglide, so I don't really need to upgrade. It works great for me, but I do worry about, what happens if it was to fail. Then I'd be back to a manual switch, because it's, if you want the Autoglide, I'd suggest you go try and find inventory now that's out there, because when it's gone, it's gone. I reached out to Lenco and I asked, hey, could you please reconsider your decision to discontinue? And their response wasn't encouraging, and he said it was backwards compatible and the new switch should fit right where the old switch was. So I sent him some photographs. And his comment, I'm paraphrasing, was, man, that really, it's unfortunate that the Yamaha binnacle wasn't installed like 2 inches forward than where it was. And moving the Yamaha binnacle would be a project, put it that way. So other options that do work on the R27 and most of the Ranger tugs, talking the 23 and the 25, Seakeeper Ride is going to be the Cadillac of that, and obviously it's going to need new actuators because it uses a totally different system as far as the trimming the boat in the back. But the Seakeeper Ride switch will fit up and it'll fit the boat. There's been a couple R27s outfitted with it, so I know that works. The Bennett's got their, I think it's called their Auto Pro. It's very similar to the Autoglide, but you got to have Bennett trim tabs, Bennett actuators for it to work. But it would be almost identical to what Autoglide actually does. But here again, you still got to replace your tabs. And then there's the Menke system, M-E-N-K-E. That actually has been installed in a couple R27s, and the feedback I've got is that it works decent for what it's supposed to do, and it's also less expensive than what the Autoglide system was. I did look at Zip Wake, and the Zip Wake helm switches I don't think would fit on my boat, so I wouldn't be able to do the Zip Wake and stuff. But yeah, really unfortunate. Autoglide had a good run. It's awesome on these boats. It's definitely one of the top 3 upgrades we've done to channel surfing. So here and again, if you're interested in Autoglide, I'd recommend that you go try and find it somewhere, some way, somehow, if you're wanted. Otherwise, Menke or Seakeeper Ride or Bennett, is going to probably be your best alternatives. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, click the link to watch another. And don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps us out. Thanks for watching.